The computer impossible. It is possible. All right, let's try knight f6. You have not seen the last of me. Okay. Let's close it up and try and exploit the inferior endgame play. Can we get this closed? No. Let's take here, bishop e4. Get here before there's pawn push and takes knight h4 stuff. Castle and, well, let me throw a question to that guy right away. Okay, now what? Keep it simple. I want some locked pawns. Queen up? Queen trade? I really do that? Yes, the queens are off. Okay, that's important. Yes, a weakness. b4. I want to get my knight here, maybe. See, that's silly. Like, it doesn't really know in certain positions. I don't know what that's really doing. Okay, pawns on dark typically are going to be a good thing. This knight, what can he get here? I want to keep this knight around to reinforce this pawn. Or what about knight here so that I could get in g5, g4 to get this exchange in finally? Maybe that's okay. Also to play f6 to reinforce this point. It seems a little off, but if there's a tactic, it will see it for sure. Okay. Knight takes knight, rook takes. I'm defending my bishop. What am I missing? All the way back. Stay coordinated. Avoiding the bishop exchange. Okay, so I think I play back here. Keep an eye on this pawn and this one. And now my knight wants to get to c5, so let's get there. Really don't have any weaknesses. Jump into this point. Get this pawn. And now, do what next? Pawn push. Pawn takes. Bishop takes bishop. No, they're on my rook. It's on my rook. I want to trade light square bishop somehow. It's tough to work in. How do I get that? I want to open things up because this rook is constrained to the pawn. So the more files that open up, the rooks won't be able to contest them because it's constrained to b3. Oh, man. What is the plan? I have a decent amount of time. Let's see. Rook f8, the other one here, and then pawn push. That might be an idea. Actually, maybe I want to prevent this advance for right now. Because then if this bishop has an eye on this point, a base point, that's going to be problematic. So let me do this. Really just, I guess, exaggerating this knights on, or rooks on darks, pawns on dark squares since my bishop is on light idea. Yeah, now I can't get this advance in so easily, huh? Might have a draw. Might do like a back and forth thing. Okay, so now my knight, I think, no longer wants to be here, but rather here to put pressure on this structure. So that pushing here is not going to be a good idea. I think I might be able to win this because eventually I think the computer makes a move, even if it's even if there's a drawback to it. So I think as long as I just go back and forth, I think this is the best that I could really do. I don't know how to break down this structure any further. If there's ever this pawn push, then this becomes a target. I'll shift my attention over here on the A file, and I might have to play out like these 50 moves. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think it really matters, though. We're going to see. Is my knight going to be taken? Even if he is, then I can function on the dark squares. I'll enter a good versus bad bishop position. Should just probably go back and forth like this. So there's no progress to really even be made. I believe that is exactly where my knight belongs. Yeah, this is, I gotta play out like 50 moves, and we're gonna see. When was the last time a pawn move was made, or a capture? Pawn move or capture? What move were we at? Do I have time to check? I'm checking real quick. How much time? 127. I just want to see what move I need to get to. G4. Move 26. I need to get to move 76. I'm at move 51 right now. Need to get to 76, and then we're going to see around that point if the computer's going to make a pawn move. It's either going to be a draw by repetition or we're going to be seeing b4, in which case I think I'll be able to transition my attention on that a pawn. I'm going to see soon enough. 61, 62. There's a pawn move. Crap. That pawn move? I wasn't expecting that one. Man, there's checks now. I'm in a giant knot. Okay, this is not working. However, maybe the computer's stupid. Hang on. Well, hang on, it might be stupid. Could I win this ending? Good versus bad bishop? Hang on, it is a good versus bad bishop. Just trade rooks. My king needs to sneak over. Oh, man. I'm in trouble. I'm getting mated or something. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Crap. I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm getting mated. Pawn push next. Oh, mating net. I wasn't even thinking that they had that move. This is beat. I can't stop f4 mate. That's brutal. I was thinking, let me get this out of the way for a second. Let me go back to that position real quick, those that are here watching. I was so fixated on just that. Oh, let me back up. I was so fixated on this really being only the only realistic break. Why wasn't I seeing this one? Okay, actually, I'm making a mental note that this would really be the one to look more into, because after I take, and maybe taking towards the center would have been better so these rooks don't spring to life, but after this pawn push, when I take, the extra pawn that I have is doubled and it's not as valuable. If this happens, I take and my structure remains really good. Anyhow, that was the quick mental note that I made after that one.